At this point, the whole world is turning against Nigerians as more Nigerians seek to go get passports from different African countries like Ghana, Burkina Faso, Benin Republic, Togo, because the Nigerian passports can no longer take them to the US and some other countries in Europe, and not just in Europe, Asia and West Africa. See guys, I'm going to be sharing the video and reactions of Nigerians complaining and wishing that they are Ghanaians. According to them, they said they are actually tired of being Nigerian.
Most of you that don't know the implication of what just happened now is that as a Nigerian or as one of this country that was partially banned from US, it means you can no longer come to the US to study, number one, and you can come as a visitor visa. Now, they don't allow any entry into the US except you have a visa before. If you have a visa before, you can still meet. You can still allow you to come in when we have permanent residency. And again, you can't marry a US citizen and claim to be a citizen. It's not going to work anymore. They have cut all these things away. So I don't know. I know how they want to do it. The Nigerian government should do something important as a matter of urgency, because check the list. Ghanaians are not there. South Africans are not there. So I don't know why Nigerians, we call ourselves the giant of Africa, we are going to be in the middle of this mess. Is quite embarrassing to me, and I want the Nigeria High Commission and the Nigerian government should act fast, because this is a very bad reputation to the Nigerian government. Imagine you can't travel to the United States again as a visitor visa, as a student visa, and it is quite embarrassing. And Ghanaians can go there, Sierra Leone, Liberians can still go, South Africans can still go. So why Nigerians are not there? They mentioned a lot of things that happened, maybe because of marriage frauds, fraud documents, and a lot of things that happen. That's why most of they are trying to cap down the issue. But it does still start. It depends on what the government of Nigeria is trying to do. They should act fast, contact the United States, do the better deal with them, and get this done immediately.
Something is happening all over the world against Nigerians holding Nigerian passports as a whole, but many are not aware. Now, Trump saying that he's adding Nigeria to the list is nothing compared to what is already going on. Sometime last year, I'm trying to remember the country I was trying to apply for visa. Either Mexico or Portugal, I can't remember. But in Mexico, when I went to their websites, because I was looking at people, I can't remember the country, I don't want to be wrong. But that country, I was trying to check Nigerian passport holders with British residency, whether you can apply, whether there's some special conditions that allow you to go without visa. When I opened the country's website, they were allowing other country nationals who require visa to that country but have British residency. Yes, you can go with your British residency, except Nigeria. It was written in red. I said, why except Nigeria? Now, last year, I went to Qatar. Hey God, Nigerians don't understand what is going on. There has to be an uprising. I went to Qatar last year. My visa, I applied as a resident, because they ask you, are you a British resident, whatever. Yes, apply under A3. I applied under 24 hours, I got my visa. I did 2 times to Qatar. 24 hours, I got my visa. Guys, Qatar. They're not giving Nigerians again like that, though. Hey, Father Lord. As Dubai denied me, I said, okay, make I just go Qatar now. That the plan was to enter Qatar with the kids. Then being Qatar, their dad will come in and take them to Dubai so that Jenny can go and see the tallest building in the world. That was my plan. I've applied now. It's been 3 weeks. Qatar never answered me. I'm asking somebody, an agent. The agent say it's the same thing for all the Nigerians that you apply for. Qatar no, they answer again. Do you guys understand what is going on? The other day, Ghana. Very soon, Ghana is going to start. You will start requiring visa to go to Ghana. Very, very soon. Ghana. This country deported some Israel deported some 3 Ghana people, deported them back to Ghana. You know what Ghana did? Ghana will get president, will get balls, because I don't know what we get as president. You know what Ghana did? Ghana also did the same thing. Turned back Israelis at the airport. Back. You're not going to disgrace my country members. Israeli presidents, they had to call. Israel had to apologize to Ghana. As it stands, before you fit go get Ghana passport, now they know they give Nigerians again. God, oh, if you never collect your British passport, just say, make God help us, make all of us quickly. 2027 is coming. You go still carry religion, carry tribalism for head. But the world is turning against us. A country that is filled with intelligent people. Now animals, they rule now. The world is turning against us. A country that is all over the world. If you see those who are carrying first, if you see those who are doing great things, those who are breaking ground. Nigerians. How come with such our brilliant mind, they see they turn their back? What is going on? What is going on? Now I do not blame the world, though. See, because some of una no good, una no good. Make they talk the truth. Make I teach some of English because I get Americans they follow me. As far as the shame, at the shame. Some of una no good, una no good. Una good. They carry una bad character. They walk around the world. They carry now. Nobody wants to deal with your shit. Nobody wants to deal with your shit. One motto that I have personally as a human being. You see, one motto that I have. I know that Nigeria has bad name. So what I do, I feel is one person at a time. One person at a time. That's why when I'm dealing with international people, international partners, I go over and above to be straight, to be honest, to be timely, to for them to say, oh, Nigeria has bad name. Oh. But there was this lady that I dealt with, her name is Choma. That lady made me start to think twice about the bad name Nigerians have because I have dealt with her and she was good. You see, if all of us, one by one person at a time, can begin to do this. I have dealings right now with a Ghana person. And when he wanted to deal with me initially, he didn't want to do it because he said, I'll be Nigeria. I said, Nigeria. But the person that recommended me say, this one is different. And I made sure, just day before yesterday, I paid him the share of his money. I paid him the share of his money for the business that we're doing. And some payments that he was not aware of that came in, I still, everything, CSV5. I sent that good guy. I said, these are the payments that you were not aware of. This came through this other link. This came through this. He said, wow, you're so honest. I didn't even know. See, you don't need to know. As long as you're dealing with me, I'm going to be honest. As straight as an arrow. Guys, it don't bad. We don't carry bad name. We don't carry bad name. It's all over the world. But we can change it. We might not change it completely in our generation. But we can start. One person at a time. Begin to be honest. Begin to be straight. Begin to do the right thing. One person at a time. If we can do this, maybe, just maybe, our children, because our generation is over for us, but maybe our children can have a chance where the world will not alienate them, where the world will not give them a blanket sanction, where the world countries quietly will not give them special conditions. Imagine me calling the hotel in Dubai. Normally when you book a 5-star hotel in Dubai, they go do visa for you. I called the hotel to help me with my visa. They said, what country passport are you using? I said, Nigeria. They said, I'm sorry. Nigeria has special conditions. Why? One person at a time. That fast money where you won't get. That thing where you won't do it. You know, say, if they find that say you be Nigerian, it will make all of us look bad. Don't do it. It might not be for you. Think about your children. The world is turning against us. The world, this will not be giant. We not be giant again, no. We ain't giant, no bullshit. We are not giant. There is nothing giant about us. Let us be honest with ourselves. One person at a time. We can't change the narrative.
I think it's beginning to touch every Nigerians one after the other. You see this visa ban that they gave to Nigeria. Nigerians are now beginning to speak out, condemning the acts of which their fellow Nigerians are doing in different countries. You guys know before, some Nigerians will be covering it up. Oh, Nigeria is good, we are there, we don't commit crime, Nigeria is the best, a lot. But right now, it is touching everybody. I usually say it here, if you are a Nigerian and you feel that whatever Nigerians are doing in other countries that are not good and you want to cover it up and feel like it is okay, it will get to your turn, and when it gets to your turn, you complain, but by then it is too late. Now, this video I shared now is a video of a Nigerian lady. She has gotten her own 4 shares and she is asking other Nigerians to be good, to be honest. At least if 1, 2, 3 Nigerians decide to make a change, see, the country would be a better place to live in. There will be no way you'll be hearing negative things about Nigerians. But Nigerians, some of us, we don't want to change. We just keep doing things, thinking we are doing ourselves, not knowing we are hurting our country, Nigeria. You commit a crime, you think, oh, it is just me. It is not just you. Your generations unborn will suffer for that same crime you've committed. Your generations yet unborn, those that you've given birth to, and the ones that are yet unborn will suffer for the sins of that particular thing you've committed. Now Nigerians are going about looking for other countries' passports to use to travel to the US because Nigerians have automatically been banned from entering the US. Students visa, tourist visa, in fact, spousal visa. So there was nothing like, oh, I'm getting married to an American, let me go and travel. There's nothing like that again, Charlie. If you like, go and marry an old American lady thinking you're going to travel to America, Charlie, as a Nigerian, you will remain stuck with that old woman or old man. So there is nothing like spousal visa for you to come. Is it a B1 visa or B2 visa? I don't know what it is. There is nothing like that anymore. So Nigerians, the earlier the better you guys change. And the worst part of it is that we have the West government. Our governments are not even concerned. I could remember the time they banned Ghana from entering into the US. The government had to, the president of Ghana and the foreign affairs minister had to go to America, sit down with the president, and they have a talk, and they release the ban. That is the government that is so concerned. Do you know what it is for a country, for some countries to ban you from entering their country? It's a bad reputation. It is a bad image for the country. It is a bad image. Ghana, they are doing their possible best to make sure they are clearing this image away from their country. But Nigerian governments, they did nothing. I am sorry for Nigerians because more is yet to come. More is coming. More countries will keep banning if they are not careful. More countries. Like this video, share.